It's interesting because you're using the media now, obviously, and making the most of the media. What do you see as the, the tools, the next tools that you could utilize to try to create change?
Children. I think we have to sensitize the young and tell them how their future is going to be affected if we don't take action today. And I think children are by and large very sensitive, and they understand. They know what's at stake. And I think if we can get them to understand the seriousness of the problem, they would probably shame adults into taking the right steps.
You feel they could drive change?
I think they could drive change, and they are certainly far more effective than adults would be in a situation like this.
Right, kids, just before you go, there's a brilliant idea in the air that I'd like to run by you. Now, it's called 10-10. The idea is everyone starts cutting their carbon emissions by 10%. Thus, keeping the planet safe for everyone, eventually. Now, this hasn't got to be a huge thing, but I would love it if you and your families would think about doing something.
What sort of thing, miss?
Well, like getting your dad to insulate the loft, or taking your next holiday by train instead of flying, or buying energy-saving light bulbs.
We're thinking of using our car less. I'm going to cycle to school.
That's fantastic, Jemima. Now, no pressure at all, but it'd be great to get a sense of how many of you might do this. Just a rough percentage. That's fantastic! And there's Nora. Philip and Tracy. That's fine, that's absolutely fine. Your own choice. Okay, class, thank you so much for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, just before you go, I just need to press this little button here. Now, everybody, please remember to read chapters 5 and 6 on volcanoes and glaciation. Except for Philip and Tracy, of course.
There was once a land where the weather was very, very strange. There were awful heat waves in some parts, and in others terrible storms and floods. Scientists said it was being caused by too much CO2, which went up into the sky when the grown-ups used energy. They said the CO2 was getting dangerous. Its effects were happening faster than they had thought. Some places could even disappear under the sea, and it was the children of the land who'd have to live with the horrible consequences. The grown-ups realized they had to do something.
Tick, 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 tick. Massive heat waves. Heat waves. Tick. Severe droughts. Tick, tick, tick. Devastating hurricanes. Tick, 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 tick. Our future is up to you. Tick. Go to fightglobalwarming.com while there's still time.
Hundreds of millions of climate refugees.
I'm only a child, yet I know we are all in this together.
Children. I think we have to sensitize the young